Hello, hello, everyone. Hi, Joan. Hi, Beth. Hi, Star. Glad to see everybody. Oh, nice, Star. You're going to be diamond painting. Joan said she's still working on hers.
Sorry,
You're good.
I forgot to turn it all off. We okay now?
Oh, yeah, you're good. So, how is everybody tonight? It was a cold, chilly day to here in Colorado today. No rain, though. Vicki is not on yet with us, so she will probably be joining us soon or later, one or the other. Um, I'll have to keep an eye on that, see when she pops in. And let me know if anybody else wants to get up on stage. I'll drop the link if you want to join in.
So, Joan, what'd you think about that lady in the middle? You see how old she made me?
That was not intentional. Canva does not have that much clip art. You should have seen some of the Regina. They had some that were carrying walkers.
Well, I feel like it. I was teasing Lori earlier, and I said, "Why'd you make me so gray-headed looking?"
I told her, I said, "How do you know that's you?" I said, "I have more gray hair than she does."
Because of the age. God,
Because
I can't see tonight. I'm sorry. I'm going to really struggle for some reason.
that was not intentional. That was just one that they offered.
Hi, V. Welcome, V.
Hi, V. Glad to see you.
Star thinks that's funny.
I know, right? If you and me were standing side by side, I have way more gray hair than you do. My hair's almost white now. Granted, I'm blonde, so it mixes in really well, but I pulled my hair back the other day and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, the whole top of my head is white. Because it
Well,
was reflecting off the light.
mine's called Dishwasher Blonde.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I was a dirty blonde, a lot of red
My
in
mom
my
always,
hair.
she always colored my hair when I was younger. I didn't realize, for some reason I don't remember her doing it that much, but I guess she did.
Yeah, my mom, um, she's 80 years old and she don't have no gray hair.
Boy,
I'm like, I think I got all hers too.
my mom's a redhead, and my sister's a redhead, so they both have it gray.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, mine's not gray. It's silver or white. It's pure white. So I'm gonna be one of those pure white headed little old ladies.
My oldest autistic grandson he'll be 26 this year,
Yeah.
and he was sitting in the back seat, and I was in the front seat. One day we were sitting there in the car. He says, "Nana, you got a lot of gray hair." And autistic children are just very blunt.
Out of the mouths of babes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad is he's 6'3", and so he can see the top of my head all the time. And we were outside
Oh,
doing something and the sun was shining and he just drops, he goes, "Oh my God, look at all your gray hair." I said, "Well,
well,
you gave it to me."
Earl's got a lot of gray. He don't hardly have a lot of hair anymore.
Well, Brad still has a really thick head of hair. And part of mine, because my hair is so thin and then the top of it's so white, it makes it look like I have less hair than what I do, like I'm bald, but I'm not.
Mm.
But did anybody watch the Artemis 2 landing? I did. Had a Have to tell you the story behind that though. My dog, bless his heart. we were watching it and was down. The parachutes had popped, and it's floating down, and there's like less than 2 minutes before touchdown. Roscoe decides to walk across the table to get over to me from Brad's lap to my lap, and he stepped on the remote and turned the TV off.
Oh no!
But I'm like, oh my God, what channel was that on? I couldn't find. By the time I got the channel back up, it had done splashed down. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me! I missed the splashdown. Had to watch, and I'd been watching it for like 3 hours, waiting for it, doing the whole thing, and then I missed the splashdown. Could not believe it.
Oh no!
I swear he did that on purpose. He's like, he. Remember when you did this to me? Well, boom. Here, I just shut your TV off.
I told Earl, I said, hurry, go make all our shows go 2 hours over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you can get the recordings.
Yeah. We have to do that a lot sometimes on certain nights.
Uh-huh.
And something about 60 minutes, for some reason, runs over every, I don't remember what day they come on now.
I didn't even know 60 Minutes was still on.
I guess that's what that is. I don't watch it. I just know something messes up.
Yeah.
It messes up Tracker and Marshall now, so it may be Sunday night.
Yeah. Well, we watch, we stream everything. So Tracker for us and Marshall's doesn't come on until Monday.
Oh, okay.
And then I've seen the new season pop up for Dark Winds. So hopefully that'll be starting soon, because I love that show too.
No show for Vicki yet?
Nope. She's not here yet.
Yeah, Star was watching what you were watching when she was on Jones Live.
The landing?
No, the Artemis.
Yeah. Yeah, landing. The landing.
Yeah.
Artemis 2.
God, I can't see tonight. I'm going to struggle with this.
I'm really interested. They showed a few, but I'm really interested in like all of the photographs and stuff that they've taken. They've showed quite a bit. They've showed some of like looking back at the Earth with it fully eclipsed from the moon, the moon and stuff. So that was pretty cool to see all of that.
Hope y'all can't see this real straight. I'm crooked bad, but I'll straighten it up in a minute.
Are you cockeyed?
Goodness.
Oh, hey, we got 7 in. So hi, everybody.
Hi, Autumn.
Hi, Autumn. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, my sweet girl. You hadn't seen her in a while.
Right on. Right on. So cool. Yep. So we were just chitting-chatting about the Artemis 2 re-entry. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you, sweetheart? I've been thinking about you all day.
Drop a few jackets here.
Okay. I'm going to be attacked by my little friends.
Oh, no.
That's why I don't go live at night. Oh, well, maybe as long as they don't go in my mouth, I'll be all right.
Who's attacking you?
Bugs.
Oh,
you never heard me in my attack with bugs? Oh, I get attacked by bugs bad.
You need to get one of them electric, like bug zapper things.
Oh, Karen, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know it's going to be hard for a while.
It's very tough. It's very tough to for that and
Her little fur friend.
your fur babies. It's so hard, and
He slept with her.
they leave a hole the size of the Grand Canyon, and it just never seems to really get much smaller. It's always there.
You may have to take a sleeping pill or a Benadryl to conk you out, sweetheart.
To be able to get some sleep.
I shared it with a few friends, Karen. Everybody's got fur animals that is most of them all that are in the chat. I know they got fur friends.
Been there too many times to count.
Yep.
That
It's
is
just too soon before the other one though.
way
But
too
I mean, I'm not
soon.
making excuses. They were older in age. They're small dogs, and I don't know. Do smaller dogs last longer or not?
Well, I guess it kind of depends on the breed, but usually, at least 15 plus years. Pugs last between like 10 and 12, 13 years old. But we had a pug Boston mix when I was growing up that he lived to be 20.
Well, Fergus, he was already losing some of his eyesight
Yeah.
for some reason, and he's a rescue dog.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost our Penny here a few years ago, and it was so unexpected, and she was so young. Um, she wasn't even 8 yet, and just had gotten sick and went down so fast.
Yeah, see,
And
Karen just lost Bella a few months ago.
yeah, and it just breaks your heart.
Autumn, you got puppy dogs too. Autumn's got a bunch of puppy dogs and
Yeah.
outside critters, and
Oh, you got wool babies?
yeah, she does.
Well, I just got my three puppies, and they're all three of them are rescues. Um, my little Miss Gracie, she's 8 now, and she's the oldest, and I know they've had a harder life, and so their life expectancy may not be as long, but I pray every day that they'll be here for a while.
See, he was already 8 years old when she got him.
Yeah.
They've had him for 6 years.
Oh, well, he had a good life then. A good loving life.
He still got around good. It's just hard because they're so close to
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
It makes it hard.
And my other two, Roscoe, he's 3, and Bugsy is 2.
Yeah, we had to put ours to sleep, and that makes it harder.
Yes.
And that's what was going on with Karen. She knew he was not, you know.
Well, you have to do what's right for them, and no matter how hard it is on you, you've got to, that's part of being a pet parent, is having to make those hard decisions and doing what's right for them, even though it hurts you so bad.
Oh, so both dogs were 14 years old.
Oh,
Oh,
they've
wow.
good lives. Good lives.
Don't make it any easier,
It
though.
it does not make it any easier by any means.
We'd be talking, chatting. And she said, I got to go take Ferguson out and I'll be back. I said, okay, I'll wait for you. Then I'd say, now's my turn. I got to go take Oscar out.
Yeah. Hello, Kim. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Kim. So glad you made it, Miss Kim. You know Kim Laurie?
Yep, she was on our last live, I believe, too.
Yeah, I was on in her live earlier today,
That's awesome.
chatting with her. Everybody connect with each other.
Yep, I believe everybody's got a blue jacket, so everybody can connect with one another and go check out everybody's channel and support one another. Just
Oh, see, Autumn's got a 14-year-old Chihuahua.
oh yeah.
My daughter-in-law's got older dogs. She had 4 dogs when my son met her, and he had 2. Well, when they decided to move into each other, and then eventually they got married, they have 6.
Yeah.
Her 4 and his 2. Well, then she also had a cat, or has a cat.
Yeah.
Well, since then they got my granddaughter's dog. So they have 7 dogs. Sometimes they have a grand dog that comes over.
Yeah.
Technically, that's what the new dog is. He's a grand dog, but he lives with them now. Or
Yeah.
she's a Chihuahua. It's a she, and
I've got a I've got a grand fur baby. His name is Doc, and he is a chocolate lab. So he hasn't got to come to grandma's house much here lately because Wyatt's been working so much.
Aw. Hi, Brody.
Hi,
How are
Brody.
you, how are you, Mr. Brody?
Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
It's
Are you
daylight. It's daytime for him.
day? Oh, that's right. I forget. I forget.
He was talking with us in Jones chat.
Yeah. What are you working on anything tonight, Brody?
It's getting winter time for him.
Oh, is it really? Is it fall or
Well, he was talking about putting his electric blanket on his bed, so
yeah, and we're just getting into we're just in spring, I guess.
he cleaned out his crap room. I told him he need to come get mine. I don't know why I'm pressing down so hard, making my hand cramp.
That's not good.
Mm-mm.
Joan said her hand was cramping earlier.
Well, she said that she was doing mini drills,
Yes.
so I guess it's harder to do.
Probably stabilizing it so you because you got a smaller target, I imagine. So you're focusing harder to keep it steady.
Oh, Joan,
Yeah.
I don't know. She didn't really go into it. I just know before she went off that she said her hand was cramping. But supposedly some of them get the pins for those mini drills and some of them don't. I
Oh.
enjoyed it, Kim. I enjoyed it very much. I try to catch when I can. I may not be totally all there. Sometimes I'm laying there or sitting around reading and listening to people's. But Kim kept us hopping because she kept asking us questions.
That's good.
She was asking all kinds of questions. And that was I don't know what you were using, Kim, but that was sure different. That whatever we typed, it read it to Kim.
Oh, a voice thing?
I don't know. It had something to do with her. What is that? What is it? Nightball?
Yeah, where it'll read out loud for you.
I guess that's what it was. It was who was doing it. I don't know. I've never seen anybody do that before. And I understand why, because you're trying to diamond paint and you're the only one up there.
Yeah.
And you don't have anybody else reading the chat. So if you had a busy chat, I don't know if we could have done it, how I could have handled it with a busy chat, though. Maybe she did it because it wasn't so busy.
Yeah. That would be nice though, because it's hard, when you're focused on what you're doing, to remember, oh, okay, I got to look at the chat. I got to look at the chat. Make sure I'm responding.
Yeah.
And not drifting off into my own little world.
The only thing, I'll be honest, the only thing I didn't like about it, it reads everything.
Yeah.
Nightbot is dropping those links and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was reading all that, and that was kind of hard to. I mean, after a while, I got used to it, but at first, I thought, "What are you doing, machine?" Is she laughing? She's not laughing, is she? Oh, so Jenny's live was doing it to him too.
Yep.
Yeah. Must be a now thing.
I'm doing better, Beth. I have a hard time because I'm such a introvert and it's so like to go live by myself. I have a hard time talking. I don't know if it's because you feel like you're talking to yourself because you don't audibly hear responses. And so it's a lot harder. So I love the fact that I have Regina and Vicki that'll come on here with me to keep the chat going when I get a little bit tight-lipped.
Well, it also helps to watch your chat.
Yeah. But I sit here and I think about my day. I'm like, oh, has anything interesting happened today? Well, no, Lori, because you haven't been outside all day. You don't go nowhere. You ain't doing nothing. You're boring.
Kim, that's funny. That's like I was watching somebody like Ladybug or Linda and Bella.
Yeah.
They do all those videos and just chat. And I thought, I can't do that. What do they talk about?
Yeah.
I don't go nowhere.
I know, to have actual conversation to talk about. Now, if you bring a subject up, I can pretty much talk about anything, but just to come up with, stuff other than the weather or what, interesting. I don't have nothing interesting. My poor son today, though, he called me. He was all upset. He went to a job site and was doing his thing there, and a big box truck drove down the street and hit his welding rig.
Oh no.
Sideswiped his welding rig. It's not bad, but it did dent up the fender and everything, and so definitely fixable. But of course the driver was like, well, can I just give you cash for this? And he's like, no, because he says, I'm gonna be down for work and everything else.
So it hurt something on there for his job.
Well, thank goodness it didn't hit his welding machine. That's a $25,000 welding machine. Um, it just hit the front fender. Is really all that it damaged. I mean, it's
But do you,
drivable and everything, but
when you have a vehicle like that, do you get extra insurance so it covers the welder?
yes, he has commercial insurance on it,
Oh,
to
okay.
cover all of his, and that's just his big welder. That's not all the other tools and and settling tanks and all of the stuff, because he does structural welding and rig. He's a rig welder, so he's got a lot of equipment on that truck, and he just couldn't believe it. He's like, he said, "Mom, there was cars. Everybody was parked alongside of the road," and he says, "I was way off the road, and there was enough road for like 2 lanes of traffic, coming in and going." And he says, "So I have no idea how the back end of the truck hit my pickup, other than maybe he wasn't paying attention or on the phone or something." Because he
Yeah.
wasn't in the truck, he was on his job site. They were watched it happen.
Oh no.
But I told him, I said, "It's all right." I said, "Those things happen. That's why we have insurance." But it's still disheartening.
Well, Daniel, my son Daniel's the youngest one,
Yeah.
and he he drives his personal vehicle to another town to pick up the Frito Lay truck. Well, on the way home, it's happened twice. The first time he got hit by somebody rear ended, it totaled his car. They said
Yeah.
the insurance. Now the second time it happened just the other day, they didn't call or report anything.
Uh-huh.
So, but he got hit again.
Oh
And
no.
it's because people are not paying attention on what's going on in front of them.
Nope.
And with Earl's reaction being so slow when he brakes, that's what worries me about him. I'm
Yeah.
always I'm always telling him, stay back, don't get real close. People just get in a hurry.
Let's see there. Yeah, you don't like going out much with anxiety. I prefer to stay home. I am the same way. It seems like the older I get, um, the more anxiety I get being out in public. I just don't like people being in my space. And a lot, not all people, but most people, they're not courteous. They're not nice. You smile at them and they practically give you the finger. You laugh, but it's true. You know
No,
it's
that's
true.
well, that's the way I am with driving. That's why I have such a hard time driving. I did real good the other day. We drove to town to eat with my son and his wife and
Yeah,
Lincoln, and
yeah,
I did pretty good.
good.
But it was the time of day too that was good.
Not a lot of traffic out.
Yeah, and I also I knew when I was pulling out of the restaurant, I knew to go the back way and
Yeah.
go to a light because I get nervous pulling across and people coming in to my part of the lane,
Uh huh.
like the driveway part of the restaurant.
Yeah.
So I just went around and Earl didn't say anything, thank goodness, but he didn't think like I do. I stay off the main
The
road.
main drag. Yeah.
And if I have to get on that main section, which I did, I go to a light. Yeah, I don't. There's certain time of day I don't want us out on the road either.
Yeah. During
Yeah.
rush hour traffic here, because they pushed our population so much here in the Springs, the traffic we had, our roads, our infrastructure can't handle that much traffic. And so it is horrible out at rush hour. And so I definitely don't like to be on the road at that time because it really kicks up my anxiety of getting rear-ended. I mean, because that's how I got injured in the first place.
Well, Brody, if you're cleaning, I guess I better turn on the overhead lights so you can see what you're doing.
Right, Brody?
You
You can come
wouldn't
clean
like
my
my
sewing room.
you wouldn't like my craft room. It doesn't have any flooring. It just has a plyboard.
The
I want,
subfloor.
yeah, I'm wanting to get it done, but think about just getting a big old rug and putting down. Nobody wants to help me get it done, so I thought about getting a
Just a big throw rug.
yeah. Well, yeah, quite a bit, yeah. But I also need another table to be able to spread things out and I don't know, find some more better storage. Daniel put that walking pad down out for me and everything started sliding out of this one chair that I had stuff in
Yeah.
and then I noticed the cat got on that walking pad and I thought, nope, 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 nope. I don't want you clawing my walking pad.
Oh,
So
I
I
just
heard
think I put the wrong drills down.
I thought,
Oh,
did you?
yes, I did.
Oh
I'm
no.
pretty sure I did. How many did I do wrong? I think this whole
Oh,
section.
oh no.
Yep, I did the whole section wrong.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll just get these tweezers and start picking them off.
Oh.
Is that a T?
But
Yeah.
she was gonna, I was afraid she'd scratch my walking pad.
Yeah.
So I hurry up and threw these little cardboard pieces down on it. So, and right now I know he's asleep. I don't know what she come in here to go to sleep for, but she did.
Because she wants to be near you.
Yeah. She hadn't been coming around me at night. I woke up this morning, and Oscar don't get out of bed till I do. And I looked, he moved, and I looked, and she had crawled in bed with us, and she was right behind him on the early side. She
That's
was,
cute, though.
and it was sound asleep. I thought, oh, I wish I could have got a picture.
She's like, I'm going to bed.
I didn't even feel her get up on the bed. I was shocked. Normally I can feel her, but she didn't even come near me. So, what time is it here? Well, I have 10:33 and Lori's 9:33. We're in different time zones.
Yeah, you're central and I'm mountain.
But yes, we were Friday. Where Brody's already Saturday.
He's in his weekend.
Yep. So, I want to twinkle my nose and get finished. And Lori feels that way now.
Yeah, oh, I know. This thing is so huge. It's going to take me 2 months. Yep, so we're an hour apart. And Vicki, she just lives up north of me, so she's the same time zone as me. She's only about 30, 40 minutes away
And see,
from me.
Kim is in Eastern time. She's 11:34.
Oh, yeah, she's late.
Now Karen's Central. Karen's the same time as me. And Beth, I don't know where Beth's at. Or V. I think V's later too. I don't even know if they're still here.
I think they are. We're just
Oh,
listening.
Beth's in Central too. Well, I didn't know you was in Arkansas. That's where Reverend Dream and Miss Tammy are in Arkansas.
At least these aren't being too difficult to get off of here.
Oh, V's in Arkansas? Did I read that wrong? Oh, Beth and V are in Arkansas. How about
Nice.
that? See, it's funny that Star is Central Time Zone. I mean Mountain Time Zone.
Yeah, because she's
And
directly below me.
yeah, and so is Joan. But Joan's up north of y'all.
Yeah, that's what it's weird because I don't think of Canada being in those time zones, and for her to be in our same time zone, it just seems weird.
But isn't Laura, uh, she's in. I think she's in Pacific, maybe.
I think so. I think so.
So it really gets confusing.
2 more to take off here, and then I got done with my boo-boo.
Yes, different time zones, Brody. Yes. There's Pacific, Mountain, Central,
And Eastern.
Eastern. Arizona is in. They don't change time like we do.
No. They stay the same. I wish they would keep us. I wish they would get rid of that.
Yeah, I thought they were going to. So, Brody, do y'all do time change like we do? Like spring forward and fall back?
All right, let me see if I can get the right color down this time.
Oh, I hope so.
There we go. I'm glad I took a little long, but I'm glad I figured that out.
I'm glad you caught it.
I will say one thing for this Diamond Art Club, these canvases are they stick. They stick good.
Diamond Art Club.
Yeah.
I still need to get me one of those one of these days. But I would want to do something, if I have to buy a premium, then I would want to make sure it's something I really want.
That you want to do.
Yeah. Y'all lucked out.
We really did. And this lady that was local, we really lucked out on getting these, and they were still wrapped in the packages, and the wrapping was still on the boxes and everything.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he does do the savings daylight and
Yeah. Didn't like Florida or somebody, they ended it this year. They didn't spring forward for daylight savings.
who?
I think it was Florida.
Part of Florida is in Central and part of them are in Eastern.
Yeah.
Is what Nancy said one day.
Yeah, because I think some of them decided to do away with it.
Oh, I don't know. She just said that's the way it is in Florida.
Oh, I could be wrong too, but I thought I heard that.
I used to watch a family that were in Eastern in Florida, where Nancy's in Central.
Uh-huh.
Just depends on what state they're in, I guess.
Yeah.
I never knew any of that hardly till I started on YouTube.
Yeah. Joan says British Columbia ended it, so they're no longer doing it. Yeah, or Arizona's never switched. And when we fall back in the fall, we'll be on real time, which is the same as Arizona.
I've got a distant cousin that's in Arizona.
Oh, do you? I got a couple cousins and stuff that live in Arizona.
Her daddy was my first cousin, and I've never met her other than Facebook. He passed away years ago, and his sister did too, and not
Oh
very
wow.
it wasn't very many months between each other that they passed away. So that was all of my daddy's family.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because her grandpa had passed away quite a few years back too.
Well, I noticed I'd mentioned at one time my dad is one of 12 children. And
Oh,
so I have a lot of cousins. Um, and here last year, we just lost like the oldest one. I'm the youngest um, of all the cousins. And I believe she was the oldest. Um, out of our cousins, and then out of my dad and his siblings, I we only have one aunt that's still living. My dad passed away a few years ago, and um, but that happens when you've got 12 of them and they're all 2 years apart.
yeah. Well, I've got cousins on my mama's side. They're all in East Texas.
Yeah.
And then Earl's got cousins, different areas of the United States. Most of them are Texas.
Yeah, all of ours are pretty much. There's a lot here and still in Colorado, but we got Florida, we got Arizona, Oregon, um, Iowa, uh, Nebraska. They're just all over California. They're just all over, little bit everywhere. Oh, there's Miss Vicki. Get her up here. She still has her mic muted, so she'll be with us shortly when she's ready. She started her new diamond painting. And I think, and
She
she'll correct,
finished the other one?
she did. She'll have to show it to us at some point, but she started this new one. And I think this one, and I could be wrong, and she'll let me know for sure, is a dreamer design. I think this is a dreamer design she's doing.
Is this from your friend?
No, I think she got this one off a marketplace.
Oh, okay.
Um, when she gets set up here, she'll turn her mic on, and then we can ask her.
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody's telling you hi in chat.
Hello, hello, hello.
How is your
Why am I
evening
working?
going?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm watering, so I'm gonna have to leave again in a few minutes to move the sprinkler.
That's okay. Now, Regina was asking about your diamond painting you're doing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That's a Dreamer design?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
and I hate it.
And she's
But-
not digging on it at all.
I'm not, but it's old. Like I bought this off Marketplace and it was sealed, but I looked it up and it's probably from somewhere around 2015, maybe 2020. I don't know. The artist drew it or painted it in 2015. So it's kind of old. So I can't really say that. I'm sure Dreamer Design's gotten better over the years, but these symbols are so hard to see. I took a picture of the symbols last night with my phone and I showed it to James and I said, "What do you see in the middle of that green?" And he's like, "Nothing." I said, "Well, make it a little bit larger." He's like, "Oh, there's a circle." I said, "I know. I feel like it's in one of those eye tests
Yeah.
where they give you for the color blindness." That's what it feels like. It's very hard to distinguish. So I'm just winging it for busy work. And if things are wrong, things are wrong. I don't care.
Welcome, Okies, Edna,
Hello.
or Eden.
Okay, which one is it? Regina. All of it?
Yeah.
Okies Eden. And what do you like to hail by? What do you like to be called? Okies or Eden?
Well, it's an Oklahoma guy with a garden. He's from Oklahoma, one of my neighboring states.
And Okie?
Not too far from us either. Whoops. Oh, I dropped my lid.
Yeah, stars.
And this kit had no, I was telling Lori, it had no stickers. And it's all symbols except for the letter L and like the number 2. Everything
Oh,
else is a crazy symbol. And like, I can't draw those. So I had to just put numbers on painter's tape.
Yeah.
And I just have to match it up with the number now.
Yeah. Well, Jason, welcome into the chat. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. We're all just hanging out, working on our crafts, or we're doing diamond painting, just enjoying visiting.
I need to watch him learn how to do garden work.
Oh, I know, right? I've been doing a little gardening here, but it's been a little early. A little early to really do anything. They say you don't plan anything until after Mother's Day here, but I got a lot of starts going on in the house. Trying to get a jump on it. I planted a bunch of starts for petunias, and I've got some tomatoes started and some squash.
Cool.
And potatoes.
We tried it one year. We didn't do very good with it. Nobody wanted to go out and knock the weeds out.
Yeah.
My neighbors had their yard power raked and then aerated today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna call around and see if I can get someone to power rake our yard.
Well, I can't water right now anyway, so.
Well, we don't want to water because it's so darn expensive, but wow, did they get a lot? I mean, I couldn't believe. So I looked it up, like the power raking itself was like 125, I think, with this one company.
Yeah.
But they charged like $2.25 for the cleanup. And I'm like, well, why would that be more? Wow. I watched how much thatch they got out of the yard.
Yeah.
I mean, it was tall. The pile was tall, almost taller than me. So I could see why. Because I thought, well, we'll just pay to have them power rake it and we'll clean it up. No, I'm not doing that. They can do it.
I was going to say, go rent a power rake and have James do it.
Yeah, but that cleanup is a lot. And to rent the piece of equipment at Home Depot was like $100.
Yeah.
And they're only charging $1.25 to do it. Ultimately for what you would charge to rent it, to have to return it. and all the time, it's probably worth it.
Well, Gates is originally from upstate New York.
Ooh, a New Yorker. New York. See, I can't do the New York accent.
James isn't even home from work yet. That man don't have time to be doing yard work, and I can't do it.
Oh, yeah, that thing would be dragging you all around the yard.
Not only that, though, but that raking would be too much on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Wait.
call around Monday.
Like and share, please. Got 10 watching and 7 thumbs up.
Right on. Hit that thumbs up button. We would really, really, really appreciate it.
Did y'all talk about the astronauts while I wasn't here?
We
No.
mentioned it briefly. I did ask if anybody watched the Artemis 2 landing.
Heck yeah.
And
No,
Amazing.
I had to tell them my story that I started watching at like 3:00 and watching all the interviews and everything less than 2 minutes before splashdown. And Roscoe decided to walk across the table and stepped on the remote and turned it off. And by the time I could get the remote and get it back on the channel, it had already splashed down.
Yeah, utterly amazing.
You gotta be kidding me.
you can watch replay.
I
Just
know.
the fact, like I watched them after they got off the helicopters and they were walking to the med bay.
Yeah.
You know what that must feel like? For 10 days, you didn't feel any weight. And all of a sudden you have the whole weight of your body.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what gravity feels like, right? Because we live in it.
Well, I'm sure it's, I looked that up once. It's so many pounds per square inch that gravity pushes down on your body. But I
Yeah,
can't
but like
remember.
we can't really comprehend it because we've never not had it, right?
Yeah.
If somebody said to you, does where you live, does it feel like you have gravity or not? We'd probably say no. We know we do, but we don't feel it.
Well, I'm sure they felt wobbly.
They walk pretty good. Glover, man, he was basically dancing across there. Yeah, he was so excited. Really neat to see.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go and we're going to build on the moon.
I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of the pictures. Seen a few, but I bet the pictures.
I want to hear their stories. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I watched it for like 10 days, so now I don't know what I'm going to watch.
No, you'll have to
They
watch
were
something else.
they were on my YouTube 24/7 that I was awake.
So Stephen's in Mid-Hudson Valley.
Getting windy.
Oh, so you've lived in quite a few places in New York. Albany, Waterville, Jamestown near Buffalo. A lot of places. I've driven through there in the fall. It's very, very, very beautiful country. Where are my letter P's?
Oh my gosh, it's getting windy. Okay, I'll be right back.
So Regina, have you figured out any idea when you're going to be able to get your water fixed?
When my husband decides to get the money.
Oh, well, that helps. Can't do anything until then.
Right. I think he's waiting for it to go out.
Getting every bit of use out of it that he can.
Yeah, but I think it'll make it harder. I don't know. You know that you're leaving in 5 to 6 years, and you hate doing any of it.
True, but nobody really knows that date, so he shouldn't be presuming that.
But we don't know for sure if that's going to happen. So They say they're taking us with them, but we'll see.
Taking you where?
To another town.
Oh,
Supposed to go follow Doug and his wife to another town so they can help watch us, you know.
oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I ain't told you?
No.
Yeah. She's going to retire and they're wanting to move.
Like completely out of state or just down the road, basically?
No, just here in Texas. About probably 2 to 3 hours away from here.
So more north or?
No, it'll go more south, I believe. I'm not real sure. Depends on where they find something.
Yeah.
They want to get enough land to put little cabins on there.
Uh-huh.
But the original idea was moving us and her mama. But since then, her mama has a new friend, and I don't know if she would be willing to leave him,
Yeah.
even though, you know, they're in different homes. But she wants. Originally, they were wanting to get closer to the granddaughter.
Uh-huh.
But the granddaughter's mom is seeing someone, so you never know what's going to happen there. So my daughter-in-law wants to get closer to her nephew that's still real young, so she can be around him more.
Uh-huh.
So that's the whole point. They just don't want to stay in Stephenville after they retire. But see, she can work anywhere with the college.
Yeah.
Normally, she'll be able to work from home.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, I'd never even thought about even the thought of moving. I've been here for 43 years in this house, so my husband's been on this land longer than that, and he's lived in this town all his life. And
yeah, that's a hard decision to think about moving.
yeah, and it won't be. Oh, I mean, we'll be near bigger towns. I don't think we're going to live in a bigger town, but we'll be near. Because to go to a specialist, it takes almost 2 hours sometimes to get there.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of
So
traffic.
you're going to be moving?
Thinking, maybe.
Oh, just thinking.
5 to 6 years.
Oh,
That's why I'm wondering if that's in the back of his head about not fixing the water well.
you can't go 5 or 6 years without fixing a water well.
Well, as long as it don't go out, I guess we could.
Isn't it already kind of out?
Yeah. I was told not to water the yard, and
So that means, yeah, kind of.
one load of clothes a day and one shower a day.
The
That's what they're saying. Like in Denver, Denver rolled out with like tiers now.
Uh-huh.
So tier 1 is just like your regular household water. And if you go over, then they're charging like in tier 2, they're charging like $1.50 per 15,000 gallons, I think. And then tier 3 goes up to like, if you use more than that, you're going to be paying like everyone's going to be like $2.10 up to a certain amount.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's going to get very, very pricey.
My daughter-in-law's daughter lives just outside of the community that my daughter-in-law lives in, and they get charged more if they go over, or their water gets turned off.
That was happening in some of the towns here because they hadn't switched over from winter water to the summer. And so I guess we've had such a dry and hot winter, kind of, people started watering and they couldn't handle it. So they said if we see you going over, and I guess they can tell if you're using your normal amount, they were just going to turn people's water off. Seems a touch extreme, but as adults, we don't always listen.
Well, I think they can't. I don't think they can turn your water off if you're paying your bill.
I can send you the info. They can do what they want.
I'm not arguing with you, but that's a safety issue.
I think
Well, it might just be, I'm not saying for good. It might just be for a short period of time, but that's what it's in Erie.
she pays more or they turn her water off.
Yeah.
And it's not that far from where my daughter-in-law lives. It's just off the gate and just right there, but it's a different company. So mine's a water well though. So
well, the thing is too with Earl's maybe philosophy is that if and when you do move into the future, you're going to have to fix that before you can sell it, because nobody's going to buy your property if the well is bad.
Well, they're not going to know.
You have to disclose though if you know something like that.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean, so you are better off fixing it and having your water and everything like it's supposed to be, so that you're not trying to do that, because I don't know how it is there, but a well out here, they're going to be checking how many gallons per minute that thing can pump. And
Because whoever buys it's going to want to do an inspection before they
Yeah.
would. So yeah, you're not going to be able to hide that.
Yeah, and if they want it, they're going to be like, well, you've got to replace this pump or whatever.
Or take the money off the price of the house.
Yeah, I don't know. The people next door want this, but we're only an acre. We're a crooked acre. We're not even a straight acre.
Yeah.
And they have gobs of acres next to us. So I hadn't figured out why he would even want it.
Because property's property.
With the only good fence is the one next to him. We don't have a side fence, or the back fence is okay. It flushes into his place, but we don't have a fence before the highway. We just have, like he does. He's got a fence. We have shrub.
Yeah.
I mean, if my neighbors were selling and there weren't houses on them, I'd be like, heck yeah, I'll buy your property. Less neighbors that I'd have to deal with down the road.
Of course, that was like a year or so ago when he mentioned that. And since then, I don't know how. We don't ever talk to him. I don't know how his health is doing, or hers either, because they're about the same age as we are.
I gotta say though, if you do your cupcake square diamond painting, could be no worse than this. This is horrible, and so I feel like yours is going to be really nice.
I hope.
Because I swear, I told Lori, this is going to have to be sealed. The glue is not, it's sticky, but it's like wet sticky. And the drills just move. They got a mind of their own.
Nana was on live today for the first time in a long time. And she was doing a tote bag. And bless her heart, they were sliding all over the place. They weren't sticking. And I felt sorry for her.
Yeah. Star's saying the same thing. There where she lives down in New Mexico, you have to have a well inspection and all that before you can even buy a property. So just keep that in mind. You might want to mention that to him to kind of light a fire under his butt.
Right. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell you, nowadays I wouldn't even buy a house without having it. A lot of inspections are mandatory, but just having an inspection. People don't always tell you what the deal is.
Well, that's like when we bought this house, it wasn't required, but I insisted on having a sewer line inspection. I mean, I had to pay the $100 to have it done, but I wanted to know if they're, because replacing a sewer line could be $15,000-$20,000.
Yep. Yep, we had that done too.
Our neighbor actually, he had mentioned that a couple days ago that he was worried about their sewer line, the one that put in that big fancy pond and all that stuff. They did all that
Mhm.
work in there. All that sits right over top of the sewer line. And so
Yep.
I told him,
That
I
seems
said,
foolish, right?
well, you better get you better go get a video inspection and have them come and look at your line.
Yeah, you should have done that before. Well, you should never put anything permanent like that old, because that's really a nice pond.
Yeah.
And if you'd have to rip that out,
Yep.
that was a dumb move. I didn't realize that went right over their sewer line.
Yep. It comes right out that side of the house. That's where ours is. Like, where my front door is at. Like
Mm-hmm.
just to the right of the front door there, that's where the sewer line runs straight through the yard to the street.
Yeah, that's silly.
And that can be expensive. Plus, he would lose, all that money that they
But he put
in
into that. That's what I'm saying.
for
That
that
was bad planning.
professional landscaping that they had done.
Funny. I mean, a landscaper, I guess will do anything you want if you're paying, right? But you think
Yeah.
a landscaper would have said, hey, might
You
not be a
would
great
have
idea.
thought, you would have thought they would have said, hey, what's under here? Is this where the sewer is?
Yeah, because it's a concrete pour. Yeah.
Yeah, because they'd have to rip out that patio.
Yep.
Depending on where the break, wherever it's bad
Yeah.
at, but definitely their whole garden and waterfall and pond and everything, that's gonna be gone.
Yeah, all gone. Yeah.
I can't reach my middle of my canvas. So
Which one? Your cupcakes.
no, I'm not doing cupcakes yet.
Oh.
I'm still working on this dragonfly, girl.
You're gonna have to show us the one you finished.
Oh yeah, maybe on Tuesday because James will be home soon.
Yeah,
And
no,
I'm in the regular computer room.
gotcha.
And remember how I said I've been dying for like fast food, but I didn't want to ask him?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's so late and he hasn't eaten yet. So he said, I'll just stop for something. I'm like, oh, what you getting?
Bring me something.
So yeah, I have keto hamburger buns. So I'm like, just give me a hamburger from McDonald's and I'll just put it in my keto bun.
Oh,
But
nice.
still, it'll be so good.
Yeah.
So good.
McDonald's?
Yeah, I love McDonald's.
Ugh.
Grew up on that, man. McDonald's is the best.
Whataburger or Sonic's better than McDonald's.
Well, yeah, but it's late, so I don't know in the area he's in what's actually
the places
open.
are limited open where he's going to be coming through.
Oh, okay.
And I went to is Whataburger the one that has the jungle fries or something?
I don't know.
Oh no, I think that's In-N-Out. I've been to an In-N-Out and I was not impressed.
I'm not impressed with In-N-Out Burger either, and we've got.
But you want to
several
know
of them.
something? In-N-Out gets the highest ratings for using like the best quality stuff, just like how like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
But I wasn't impressed overall. I thought it just tasted like a regular burger.
Like a regular old burger.
Yep.
We don't even have that here.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them now, and
They do in the Metroplex, I think, but not here.
We've got a couple times, but like they're just their plain old hamburger. It's nothing special, and their lines are always like wrapped around the building.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
It is always so busy there, and we never get a custom burger or anything like that. So maybe that's what the lure is their custom ones. But as far as their regular burger, it ain't that good.
Hi, Artemis.
Hey, Art.
Hey,
I told Lori earlier today, I'm like, yeah, we should get together next week because I want to grab that other diamond painting. But But now I don't know that I should because I'm hating this one so much that I'll just be like, well, I'm not going to do this.
If you stop, you won't finish it.
Yeah, if I have that other one,
Yep.
when I see it, I'm going to be like, this thing right in the trash. Because right now I just tried to put a drill down and it bumped an existing drill and that drill just like popped and slid across.
Shot off the page.
Hey, just send it to me. I'm used to that kind.
Yeah, Regina, if I don't know if this is what you struggle with, but if it is, it's hideous.
But you're
Horrible.
doing the square?
It's a square, yeah.
No, no.
The
never
square
mind.
isn't the issue, it's the tackiness of the
No,
glue.
you don't want to send me a bad square.
Oh yeah, right. You don't want me to send you a good square, let alone a bad one.
Right.
Right?
We'll see.
You know, this is done pretty good for the most part lately. I see a bunch of, I got to go back and fill in, you know,
Yeah.
but it kind of calmed down after a while there. But I'm leaning on it. I'm leaning on part of it right now, so I'll probably regret what I said.
Sometimes I think this is okay and I really enjoy it, and then something like that happens and I'm like, ugh. Can
Yeah.
you see the swan? It's getting there. That's the whole focal
But
point of
you
the
gotta look
painting.
at you gotta think of your price. Okay, how was it with price wise?
$15.
Is it worth it then? Yes. Yes.
Let me do one more row, then I'll tell you. Like, let me get done with this bottom square. But yeah, I mean, probably, right?
When are you gonna start that one your friend gave you?
Well, that's what I said to Lori. She has it, and I wanted to go pick it up next week.
Oh,
But
she
if-
still has it.
Yeah.
But if I
still
do
have
that,
it.
I may not finish this.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm
we
thinking
haven't
I
gotten
should wait.
together yet for me to be able to give it to her. The bookshop, flower delivery. What is it?
Yeah, flower delivery.
Flower delivery. And I know as soon as she has that, she's going to open it up and start that, and she won't finish the one she's working on.
I probably won't.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my days now. We're gonna need a lot more people streaming during the day.
Laura, you just gotta have her come get it, and so she either will come to see you or she won't.
Oh, dude, I will go down all the time and see Lori, but she'd never come up here. Lori like doesn't leave her house.
I was just up there. What are you talking about?
I've lived here like 2 years, and you've been here like twice.
No.
Oh, she was there not long ago because you're working
She was.
on the computer.
Thank
She was.
you. Thank
She's
you.
been here she's been here 2 or 3 times if you count like going to the festival and picking me up.
She sound like me.
She don't leave. I love the drive down there. Until you get on the main road in Colorado Springs, which is really how far is that, Lori?
Oh, before you get to Powers?
No, like when you get off of what is that, 86 or 83?
Yeah.
And you turn onto Powers, from that point to your house, that drive on Powers, what? That's probably 7 miles?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm thinking the mileage, because I think if there was no traffic, that would be such an easy road.
Yeah, but not with the new. We were talking about that earlier. The rush hour traffic around here, if you don't time it right, Powers is horrible.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
majority of the ride to the Springs is wonderful.
Okay. Autumn says, I heard the old Dreamers designs were pretty bad.
Yeah.
Artemis says leaving the cover off for 24 hours helps the glue to get right.
Really?
And Autumn says her son lives in Colorado Springs.
Oh, cool.
Leave the cover off for 24 hours. That's
awesome.
just gonna like let the dirt stick to it. So it'll get tackier. Yeah, it's not good. But I went and I looked the artist up and I looked at this original watercolor, and it's very pretty. Like, I couldn't afford it, but it's very pretty.
Can you show the thumbnail?
No. Dude, if I pick this up, these drills are gonna fall all off.
You don't have your box with the thumbnail on it.
No, I threw the box out and it didn't come with stickers. So
well, can I ask what it is?
yeah, can you see, let me see. Can you see the swan right here?
Yeah, it's a black swan.
Yeah. It's a black swan in like a pond. So there's these looks like maybe some water lilies or something. And then up on the top here, it's just going to be a background of trees and flowers,
What's the
I
name
guess.
of it?
The Black Swan.
See, I looked better on my TV. I can see it better.
Yeah. But, you know, it's okay. Yeah, that's what I said to Lori before I got this. Oh, I didn't know how old it was. I just want to see what Dreamer Design is like, but I can't really make a judgment on Dreamer Design off of this.
No.
And I
Oh,
probably couldn't have made a judgment on Diamond Art Club 10 years ago on what they were producing, right? They've all improved.
Is that your first one?
First Dreamer Design, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find because it's, you know, it's so old.
It's so old. Yeah.
Somebody has one for sale on that Mercury. I don't know what it's called.
Autumn says the newer ones are amazing.
Are they? You have to keep my eyes open. I
Yeah.
hate paying full price for anything. So,
Yeah.
and honestly, I don't do anything with these. I either throw them out or they go in my closet on a hanger. So paying full price is not really my cup of tea. Well, I will keep my eyes open on the marketplace though.
Oh yeah.
And maybe actually do some research before I get it just to see how old it is. But yeah, on Tuesday, I'll pull out the All Dogs Do Go to Heaven. It's just so pretty. It's gorgeous.
Is that one of the ones that Lori picked up or you picked up?
I got it. She got it for me in the Springs from the same lady who's the one Lori's working on now. It's the same lady.
Oh, okay.
We got them from her. But yeah, really pretty.
Now the one you got now, is that from that lady or a different lady?
No, this is from a different lady.
Oh, okay.
But like you say, $15, busy work. It's okay. And if it gets frustrating, I just go do something else. I think the frustrating is just trying to read these symbols.
I would just like a premium someday.
Yeah.
But like I told Lori, it has to be something I'm going to like.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so here is what Vicki is working on. I'm sorry it is a terrible picture, but it's all I could find was on eBay.
Yeah, that's what it is. But you see that bottom corner? It doesn't look anything like what I got going on in my bottom corner. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, the picture's cut off a little bit too, so that
Well, yeah, but I'm looking at the right hand corner.
Yeah.
Or the left hand corner, because that's where I start.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it is very abstract, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what's going to happen? If my square is hard for me, I'll never want to do another one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's the only way you know, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a premium.
Doesn't matter. Like I say, if it's a decent company, it doesn't have to be a premium. You just got to have symbols and letters that you can read and a good tacky glue.
We need to find you a small square to start with.
It's too late. I ain't gonna buy no nothing else.
Whoa!
You got to finish what you got going on.
I'm trying to finish this one, and then I'm supposed to do the one for Easter.
So your Walmart doesn't have any kind of diamond art stuff?
Diamond dots.
Mine doesn't even have diamonds.
Well, you know what? You can order it off Walmart. These are Diamond Art Club. They're minis and they're square and they're seasonal. You can get them off the Walmart website.
But I don't go shopping.
That's why I said use the website. But they're super tiny square ones. No, they're not micro squares. I mean, just the picture's small. But it's a good introduction to a square.
That could
See,
be a
Joe
good
says,
idea.
Regina, my first two squares were terrible. The Alice in Wonderland is nice, but a little dark. I will definitely do more squares.
Yeah, I love
I think
squares.
I lucked out. I lucked out because my first square was good.
Yeah, see, Joan scared me of it. But I'm also not a confident diamond art person.
Well, I think you do good, very good. Why do you think you're not confident?
Because I was watching Star mentioning to Autumn that she wouldn't do this and she wouldn't do that, and she would change this and change that on that fetal look.
Yeah.
And I thought, "God, I wish I had that eyesight." And
Well,
it's just
yeah,
like
that's just changing
that.
stuff artistically, not the actual function of doing
It's just
it.
like that bookstore. It took two other people helping me with the lettering on that bookstore.
What do you mean the lettering?
Well, because they weren't clear.
Oh. Yeah, that's like this. I'm just winging it. I don't care. It's
Well, no,
blurry.
I had to change it up some. Remember, Lori?
Yeah.
Because Star said something and then you said something, and between the two of y'all, I understood it then. And I just don't have the eye like y'all do.
I don't have the eye.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, you do too.
Even on my phone, I took a picture and like enlarged it, and it was still difficult. It's still difficult to figure out. I kind of do the process of elimination also.
Yeah.
If this wasn't telling me what color to put down, I'd be in trouble.
See, this one doesn't even go by color though, at all.
That's why
Like this little slash that I'm doing right now, it's a pink drill, but the slash is fuchsia, magenta, purple. It's not pink. There's like a plus sign. It's not. It's strange. It's almost worse than Timu.
Yeah, because you want it. I mean, you want it to be fun. And if it's not fun, then you're not going to enjoy it and you're not going to want to try another one. So, Regina, so I think we need to find a smaller one.
Oh, I'm going to try it because I have it.
Well, yeah, I know, but if you did a smaller one first and then did that one after your anxiety of doing a square is over, then you would probably enjoy the bigger one more.
We'll see. I don't want to spend no more money.
I hear you on that. Stuff has gotten.
I mean, I was wanting to start this. Let me move this. They're doing autism this month.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do this one.
Joan, I think they do. We'll have to check that out.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I'm going to make it big here just a sec. There we go. Oh my God, that's so cute. I didn't know you had a pug.
It come from Five Below.
Oh my gosh.
But look at the colors.
Yes.
Because that would be for autism, all right? Would it not, Jones? Wiping dirt off of it.
Yeah, McKim says she's seen that one at Five Below as well. That is so cute. I love that.
I should send it to you.
You need to do it. Oh my gosh. The puggies. That is so cute.
I've had it for a long time.
Let me make you
I
smile.
don't have a Michaels, Joan. But I don't know. I mean, I've got to do my Easter one, and I got to do the autism one.
Where'd Vicki go?
I don't know.
She was just poof. She was gone.
Maybe her husband's home.
That could be. That could be.
She didn't have to poof.
She went poof.
Did she say anything?
No.
No. Did you kick her out?
I don't think I did.
See if she's in the basement.
Nope, she's not there in the basement. Okay, Karen, you get some sleep. Try and rest.
Oh, Karen. Okay. Karen, have a good sleep.
Hey, Miss Bell, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Hugs, Karen. Love you, girl.
Yeah, Artemis, I think she did say that. James probably got home, so she just kicked off of there real quick.
Hi, Miss Bell. Oh, that'll be fast then, Kim, for me then. I ain't even looked at it.
So it's like a partial. If it's not fully covered, it's a partial, right?
Yeah, that's what Kim's saying.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to do that one. That's going to be so cute. But you know me, I love the I'm a pug
Yes.
mama.
When I went in there, it's been quite a while. I bought like 2 of every one they had.
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah, and I don't know if I gave up my daughter-in-law that one. And then I had a turtle one and that one, and I don't know what else I got. And of course, I gave my daughter-in-law, maybe a strawberry one.
Uh-huh.
And I gave her, I always give her things,
Yeah.
Oh, Regina, you didn't.
Did you just spill your drills?
Onto my canvas.
Oh, well, at least they didn't go to the floor.
No, but that's what I get for doing what I was doing. Great. I know what I'll do. I'll just dump them over here on this where they go.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe. No. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds horrible. Oh no.
What are you doing?
Try to scrape them over here where they go, and it feels funny. I think it's like a bug. It jumped up in my mouth.
Well, Miss Bell says she's finished 2 color pictures for autism awareness, and now she's diamond painting.
She just coloring jewel. Coloring queen, Miss Bell. Oh, I can't believe I did this. How funny.
It happens.
Well, I pushed them over here.
It happens to be more than I care to admit. I'll bump the box and don't, they'll come flying out, or I'll drop it, or I have a hard time holding on to plastic things.
No, I don't hold them. Oh, let's see. Regina hair or cat hair? Where'd it go? I just saw it. Yeah, I don't see it. I couldn't give any of my diamonds away other than my daughter-in-law because I have pet hair everywhere.
Yeah, I got my little tweezers here, and I keep an eye out for the pug hair. Artemis, that is so sweet. He made you some coffee in bed.
Aw.
That's a good hubby for you.
I don't even know what I did to do that. That was weird. That was really weird what I did. I think I got them all. Oh well. Nope. There's some. Oh well.
Well, I'm gonna say you'll find them eventually.
Yeah, I'll pick up and they'll go all over the floor. I'm gonna have to go put this one in there on the kitchen table to seal it. I need to straighten the lines up. I've got bad lines everywhere. Okay. Get my cover sheets back in the spot so that I won't stick to them. Uh-oh. Why did it do that? Oh, well, yeah, Artemis, Lori did hers wrong a while ago.
I did. I put a whole bunch of the wrong letter down, wrong color down, and I'm like, well, it finally dawned on me. I'm like, that doesn't look right, and I probably put, oh, I don't know, 25 least drills down before I realized it, so I had to pull them all off. But at least it was in an open section, so it wasn't like it was in and out through stuff. They were all clustered together.
What are we doing for the garden party? I'm doing cupcakes with roses on top.
I haven't decided yet. I had a couple things that I had in mind, but I haven't made a full decision yet. I'm definitely going to do like a small, like 12 by 12 diamond painting, just a small one, but it'll be floral or something along that line. Maybe a garden fairy, something in that realm.
I'll have to do it early too. Start it early. Because it may take me, I may not get it finished.
Well, that's okay.
Read what she wrote. See if you're interpreting the way I am.
Let's see. Go list your event with the Facebook event groups. I have listed it on Star's Family and Friends Facebook there, but I haven't in any other groups. So I can definitely do that.
I don't know how to do that.
But I don't, like I said, I don't really belong to any groups. And then I always get this anxiety like, well, do I have to ask them? Or, Vicky's like, oh, just go post it on there. And then I'm like, well, what if they get mad? I always freak out. I have a little panic attack with that stuff.
I don't know for sure who's the main person on all those.
Uh-huh.
Other than Stars and...
Yeah, the administrator. It'll tell you.
Yeah.
In their descriptions.
But a lot of people are on Stars have seen it.
Yeah. So it should be fun, and we'll see who all joins in, and regardless, it'll be a lot of fun. And like I said, if you're doing something for another event and it goes with the theme, you don't have to start it doesn't have to be a new start. If you have something that you're working on.
Star, did you know that Whoop's gonna do a story? Did he tell you what he told Lori?
Thank you, Ms. Bell. This one is really coming along. I'm really enjoying doing it. It's very big. I've never done a big one. I thought the last one I did was big, and this one's like 3 times as big as the one I just finished. So it's going to take me a minute, but it's turning out so pretty so far. I'm really enjoying doing it.
keep seeing hair. My hair might
Yeah, Star
be.
says Wolf has a lot of stories, and he does. He did tell me he has completed a short story or a story that is a garden theme. So it'll be interesting to get to see that when he's done.
He said, Star, he said, when do I need to post it? And Laurie said, well, wait till June.
Yeah, don't send it to me just yet, or I'll lose it.
And then he said, well, you won't lose it. I'll tie a string to it.
Yeah, right.
He's so funny.
When we have we'll do a live, towards the end of June, whatever, and show everybody's progress or their completed or whatever, and maybe we'll need him to come on live and read his story. How about that?
He's so funny, Star. I got tickled. I'll just tie a string to it.
Tie a string to it.
I can just picture his voice saying that. I saw it and I told Lori, I said, hurry and read that.
She did too. I did. I went right over there and saw it.
I cracked up laughing. He makes me smile like his wife does.
Well, whenever I see Star on, she, no matter what's going on in the day, she always makes you smile.
Yes, she does. She said, I'm wondering if he is thinking of the lady that lives under the bridge. I will have to ask him. She says he has a great sense of humor.
Oh, that's good.
Well, anybody that dress up in those characters that y'all did there when I first met y'all, he's got to be a barrel.
Barrel of laughs.
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you. I couldn't think of the words.
Kinds of makes life interesting and breaks up the monotony.
Oh, I bet. I bet they do.
I think I got all the ends.
Yeah, you got a bigger area now, Star. He wouldn't have to be going and doing it in the bedroom. When they did those little skits before, he'd have to go to the bedroom, and they were in that little bitty camper. And
I didn't know they did skits.
yeah, he was different characters in some of her stuff.
How fun is that?
Yeah, he'd dress up. I forgot what all of them were. The wolf one time, and Alice. Oh, not Alice. Red Riding Hood. I mean, what is it?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, and I think he was a might have been a rabbit one time. I don't know if I can't remember them all. You'd have to go back and look at some of their older ones.
I will have to do that.
It was. I'd known her for a while when they started doing that together. I thought it was so cool that he was interacting with her like that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Most men wouldn't do that.
No, they wouldn't.
I mean, and he had the hot part because he had to dress up in the costume.
Did he actually dress up as Little Red Riding Hood?
No, he was the wolf.
He was the wolf, and then Star dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me.
That would be a hoot.
I think that's. I was trying to. I can't remember. I think I'm right. I was trying to think of them. There was like 3 or 4 of them. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
I'll have to.
Sherry was the granny. That's right. I forgot about that. Sherry KY Philly was the granny.
When I was working, we used to all dress up in our department. You know, the whole building did, and they'd have a big like Halloween costume um, event type thing. And one year, as a department, we dressed up as the Addams family, and I dressed up like Gomez Addams. And I never laughed so hard because I worked in a retirement community, is where our therapy department was at. And let me tell you, I got so many date offers from all the ladies there because they didn't know who I was. I had my hair. My hair was short at the time, and I turned it back and slicked it all back, and I put on Brad's suit jacket and everything. I was looking pretty sharp. It was funny. They thought I was like a new resident. And then, of course, when I talk, they go, "Oh, Lori, is that you?" I had a cigar.
Knew your voice, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, we would dress up each year and do like a pumpkin. Me and Vicki, we won the entire pumpkin carving event. Um, I did two pumpkins, and she did one pumpkin, and we took first, second, and third place in the pumpkin carving.
That's when y'all lived in the same town, or you just?
Yeah. When she lived here in the Springs, and she worked. That's where I met her. Was from work. Where we became friends at was through work, and so it was one of the years that we did pumpkin carving for Halloween,
Cool.
and so we won the events that year for that.
Artemis says, Lori, I found the group I was talking about. Do you want the link here or emailed to you?
You can drop it here, Artemis, if you want. Either way is good. Whatever's easiest.
It's like my daughter sent me a link to something, and I can't click on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to get back with her.
Can you copy and paste it in your search bar?
No, it's one of those things, those scanning things.
Oh.
And so I don't know. She's just got to send me something else because that didn't work.
Maybe part of it got cut off or something.
I don't know. I don't know why. I thought, well, how am I supposed to scan that when I'm on my phone? And, I thought, well, I don't know how to do that. So.
Yeah, because typically you just click on it and it'll open.
Yeah. Well, this is one of those that you scan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A QR code.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you gotta use your camera, and you point your camera at it, and then you just hold it there, and then it'll pop the.
Yeah, but I can't do that because the way she sent it to my cell phone.
Oh, gotcha. I understand now.
Because if she would have sent it like through Messenger, I could, but not on messages. I don't think I can. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again. Yes, Artemis. Lori, she sent it to you.
Yep, I'm seeing that now. I'm going to click on it right now. Diamond painting. Oh, it's a whole event. Okay. So
Yeah.
you can post your information and stuff here then.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me join the group here. Okay. Do you agree? Yes. Okay. No personal posts. Event posts must be submitted for approval. Fill out the Google form that is pinned to the top of the group. Okay.
You may have to do it later. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up because it looks like you have to fill out an event form information form for approval first.
Yeah. And you got time. It's still late.
Oh yeah, plenty of time, but I will at least get added to the group.
Yeah, a lot of people want to know ahead of time, but
Yeah.
I don't know how far ahead people like to know. Month or so or more. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll definitely look at that more um, when we're done, and then fill out the paperwork to see if they'll post it. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Artemis. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, K's. That's what I was doing.
Yeah. Star says, let Nancy know she lists events every month on her channel, Pampered with Diamonds.
Okay. I will do that as well.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too, and I forgot I was going to say it, and then I didn't say it. So she's real good about that.
Yeah, you can reach out to her too, Regina, if you want to. Send her. I sent you that post link.
Well,
So
I'll let you do it. It's your channel, honey.
okay, well you're part of it, Missy.
So yeah, I did an event for Nancy one time and Stars, and it's like Star has one now, and then they're doing the autism one, but I think I could probably do the dog one soon.
Who's doing the dog one?
That's autism.
Oh, okay. I almost am done with this little section.
Sorry, I was letting the cat out.
No problem.
She's so heavy. She must have been eating too much. Oh my God. He went and ran and got on that walking pad. I was going to do that walking pad today, and I didn't do it. I got to
Yeah.
wait.
That's kind of the trouble I have, Artemis, is it's hard for me to have like multiple things going on because just personality wise, I have to focus on one thing until it's done. and so to have like multiple things going on would be a little overwhelming for me.
Yeah, I was kind of overwhelming when I was doing all that Christmas stuff,
Mm-hmm.
plus stars events,
Yeah.
and then like
And that's kind of like with this June event. I know Star has her, is it Grannies? She's doing Grannies, and so if somebody wants to do my event too, and their granny picture is kind of garden related or has flowers or whatever, it's okay to use that. It doesn't have to be a new start, so you can use the same for a different event too, so you don't have multiple projects going on if you think it'll cross over type of thing. And
right,
then, like I said, it doesn't have to be diamond painting. It can be any craft you want to do. So there's no limit on, it's just like Wolf wrote a story, or if you want to take some photographs of your garden, or whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be diamond painting.
well, nobody needs to stress over it. It's just fun. It's just you trying to do something for your channel.
Yes. Yes. I bet you are, Artemis. Co-hosting Brick and Block, and now you're taking a break. Yeah, and that's kind of why I wanted that way, because I do know, and I know for my own self, trying to do multiple things would be hard. So if there's something that overlaps that you started for a different event, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Since um, Wolf wrote a story, Star could do a song.
Star does a lot of songs.
She does a lot of music. I am doing F's. Yeah, okay. I thought, oh no, I'm using the wrong. But I'm not. Thank goodness.
I don't know what color that is, but it's a weird color. Of course, my eye's not doing too good.
I will be just a second. I'll be right back. I got to get something to drink.
Okie doke.
All right, that's much better.
Artemis said, yes, but when you try to support your friends, you want to do more than is possible. The answer is to stop having friends. LOL.
Artemis.
How funny.
Yeah, well, the answer is to pace yourself and not do more than what you think you can do. And people should understand that.
Well, I've not entered stuff at times, you know.
Because it should be fun and enjoyable and not feel like work. If it feels like work, then you need to slow down. Well, I don't think Miss Vicky's going to make it back to us. Well, I'm pretty sure she isn't because she told me she was up in her main office and she would have to move everything to the back, our front bedroom.
Yeah, and she's watering also.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus,
So
he's home.
I don't think she'll make it back with us. Miss Jones on the phone.
Sound like me lately.
I don't get very many phone calls.
Well, my daughter-in-law calls half the time. She calls when I'm watching Sherry's live.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep last night and didn't wake up in time for Sherry's live.
Well, I felt so bad because I was supposed to do a live on Wednesday for the other channel playing. And I told you I was getting that migraine headache and I got an ice pack and I thought, well, I'll just rest a little bit. I was out.
You needed it. That's why I don't want to tie myself down. Artemis, you're so funny. Did you read what she wrote, Lori?
She's busy kissing and eating. Yeah, she's eating McDonald's. That's what she's doing. Yes, migraines. I get vestibular migraines, and I usually know they're coming on because when I'm looking at something like trying to read or looking at these numbers, my eyes will jump side to side. I get like a nystagmus thing going on, and then it'll start at the base of my head and go right up over the top into my right eye, and then it's you're in bed in the dark with an ice pack because you can't move.
I'm sticking to this. What's the deal?
Yeah, I do pretty good with them. I When they were really bad, I used to get shots in the base of my head, but they worked for quite a while and then they just quit working. And the what I have to be careful with is not doing something that aggravates my neck because that can trigger them. The weather, like a sudden weather change, the barometric pressure changes, and that can trigger them. It's just stuff you got to live with.
The autumn gets them bad.
Oh no, did you fall?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. I hope you didn't hurt yourself too bad. I got to knock on wood because it's been a year. Um, a year ago, Christmas, I fell and broke my left elbow in the March. So after like 2 weeks after I got released from the orthopedic for my elbow, I fell and broke my right hand.
Oh my goodness, this is sliding. Ugh. Sorry. Having problems here, guys. Oh, I didn't know why it was sliding so bad.
Yes, my migraines, I'll get like motion sickness. It's like you're not moving, but you feel car sick all the time. And besides the headache, so they're just terrible things. Any kind of migraine, I think, has to be terrible. Yes, like vertigo in a way. Absolutely. Like you're just motion sickness, or you lay back and you can feel your body moving, but you're not moving.
Get TV on
My husband does in the bedroom. Can you hear it?
a little bit.
I can go close his door. See
You're
if
all
he's
right.
see if he's asleep. If it's too loud. I feel like mine rotate too, but I think they rotate with the weather. Your aches and pains and arthritis and all that stuff flare up with the cold, and then it's raining, so my head gets wonky.
Mine are lately since year 2024, I guess it was. Mine were in my eye,
Yeah.
and my eye went closed.
Mm-hmm.
They thought I had a stroke,
Oh my goodness.
and then it stayed closed from April to July of that year.
Yeah.
And it took, what in the world? Oh, okay. And it took them, I don't know, he called them some kind of migraine. And now that I don't have a neurologist anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't have the shots, which he put me on like a preventative shot.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't think they were working, but I feel like occasionally it's pulsing my eye.
Yes.
It's not on the inside, but it's on the outside.
Yeah.
And so I guess they were working, but I'm just pushing through it. But I get cervical migraines real bad.
Yeah.
I get all, keyed up and
Yeah, that's what really triggers mine is my neck.
yeah, yeah. And I know
And
my neck is
and so
like,
that's the shots I was actually getting, was more of like uh cortisone anti-inflammatory type shot right in the base of your neck,
yes,
to get the muscle spasms down.
right.
Because when those get bad, then I'll have headaches for 3, 4, 5 days, that where you can't get out of bed. It's just so
No,
bad.
no, Artemis, it wasn't Bell palsy. It was migraine problem. I forget what it was called. It's got a name, but no, I thought it was, well, it seemed like it was vertigo, and then it wasn't vertigo because I knew I've had vertigo before, and they ended up care flighting me by ground care flight to a bigger town, and I had to have an MRI and all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow.
And then they run tests on me and everything. Well, they decided it wasn't a stroke, and then of course after that you go to the trauma. No, what? Not regular eye doctor, but the other one.
Yeah, ophthalmologist.
Yes. And I was going to him, and then I was trying to get into a neurologist, and it was just the eye doctor couldn't really see anything, and he wanted me to make sure I got into that neurologist as fast as I could, and just he ordered MRIs, so the eye doctor he did that at first. So he pushed the tests through so that I could be ready for the neurologist.
Yeah, so they already and they're not waiting on.
Yeah, because it takes longer to get into one. So
Yeah.
but I don't have one anymore, so I was getting the shots, through a company free, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they were kind of helping, but it's not where they're that bad. That my mother used to get them so bad she'd be throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of hers was stress and food related.
Yeah, I don't get like the flashing lights and all that stuff. I do get light sensitivity where I can't handle the light. Um,
Oh, I do that with fibromyalgia.
you'll get light sensitivity with that.
Yeah, I can't handle some lights. Yeah, I've had that. My older son's had Bell palsy before.
I had Bell's palsy. Oh my gosh, I was like 28 years old, so that was a long time ago. And we had a bad snowstorm here where we got 7, 8 feet of snow.
Oh
And
wow!
I was out at my, it shut the city down for days. And I was home. I was living at my mom and dad's house, and our neighbor had called, and he was out of town, and he had some horses out in a round pen, and then some of his brood mares were in the barn, and he had a dog that had had puppies, and he was like, he was down in Canyon City or something and couldn't make it back, and he asked us if we could go down there and at least try to feed them or see if we could get them in the barn. Well, like a couple knuckleheads, me and my dad decided, because his house was at the end of my mom and dad's 10 acres. And he's like, well, we can walk the fence line, which ends right at his barn. Well, this was at like 10 o'clock in the morning. And the snow was so deep, we crawled on our hands and knees down the fence line to his house. So it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon by the time we made it down to his house. Took us
Oh wow!
out, it took us a long time, blinding blizzard, but we got down there following the fence. And he had his one horse out in the round pen was more than belly deep in snow. And when horses get like that, they'll lay down and die. And we thought,
Oh,
oh no, he isn't going to make it. And we threw a bunch of hay in there, and he made it. Couldn't believe it. He made it, and we couldn't make it back to the house. And so we were like, well, what do we do? And we were looking around, and his pickup was parked there, and the keys were in his pickup. So we got in his pickup, but the roads were completely drifted over, so we couldn't drive back to the house. So we sat in the truck with the truck running, and my dad would keep getting out, making sure that the exhaust pipe was clear.
uh-huh.
And it was like, I don't know, it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and somebody knocked on the side of the door. Well, he called his sons who lived there in the Springs, and his sons walked the ditch from Black Forest Road to his house, which is a few miles. It's a couple miles because the roads were closed, and they walked that all the way to the house because he felt so bad. He had a phone in his barn, so we had talked to him on the phone, and we called and told my mom, she was ripping mad, man. She was so mad that we did that and then got stuck down there. But his sons walked all the way in to his house and started up their big snowmobile Arctic Cats and took us home.
Oh wow!
But anyways, because of being out in that cold, I got Bell's palsy in my face.
Really?
And yeah, and I woke up, and the whole side of my face was slid, eye standing open. I When I get tired, you can still see a little bit of residual from that, but it took about 3 months for that to go away, and it was right at Easter time too. And my brother was like, "Oh well, at least you don't have to dress up for Halloween because you look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame."
Uh,
I was like, "You're rude."
I'm thinking I may have had that the same year as this other happened. I'm thinking. maybe that, I don't remember. I wrote it all down, but
Yeah, we had that blizzard back in
I'm not,
'97,
yeah.
and Wyatt was just 2 years old at the time. But yeah, it was a bad one. And when it had started snowing, I was working night shift down in Fountain, which is just south of Colorado Springs there. And it was so funny because I worked from 7 at night to 7 in the morning. It was about 10 o'clock at night, and my dad called. My dad does not ever call. And the supervisor said it was we made computer components. It was a computer place. And he said, "Hey, Lori, your dad's on the phone." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like 28 years old. I mean, I'm old, I'm grown. I have a 2 year old, but I'm living with my mom and dad. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I answered the phone, and he's like, "Lori," and he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "This is Dad." I said, "Well, what's going on, Dad?" And he goes, "It's doing really good here. You need to get home now." And I'm
Uh-oh.
thinking, going, okay, I'm a grown adult. How am I supposed to tell my supervisor that my father is on the phone and he's telling me I have to get home now?
Mm,
Right. And I did. I told him, I said, My dad don't call for nothing. And if he tells me to get home, I've got to get home, because it was, probably 45-minute drive home.
yeah.
And this was 10 o'clock at night. So I left and I went home, and the crew that I all worked with, they got snowed in there for 3 days.
Oh no.
Yes, they could not get out. They were all snowed in there, and they couldn't leave or nothing.
Oh wow.
And I told him, I said, I'm sorry, but my dad called and he told me to get home. And so I'm very sorry, but I have to go. And it's a good thing too, because like I said, they all got snowed in.
Oh wow. Hope they had a snack place.
They had a little cafeteria, but it was night shift, so there wasn't like cooks and stuff there. So they just opened up the cafeteria, and people would cook. My friend Leslie, they started up the grill, and they just started making food, and they slept on the floor in the hallways.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because we tested circuit boards. So I was a quality control
Did they work
inspector.
too while they were doing
Yes,
it?
yes, they worked and stayed.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so that, like I said, it was a little embarrassing, but I told the guy, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to do what my dad says because he's the law. I don't
Wow.
care how old I am. If my dad tells me to get home, I'm going home.
Well, I never drove. I mean, Texas people don't know how to drive in anything. Got
Yeah.
me especially. If I didn't have a ride in with my husband and somebody opened the door when I got there
Yeah.
at J.C. Penney's, then I didn't go in.
Yeah.
One, my car wouldn't have made it up the driveway. Earl's truck, would, but I'd have to go in early when Earl went in, and I'd have to leave when he was going on.
Oh, yeah. And that is very true. But the surprising thing, they never gave me a hard time, and they didn't argue or anything. They just said, "You do what you got to do," and I
Yeah,
said, "That's what I did," and
yeah.
I went home. And the sad part of that story is the road I drove, Mark Shuffle, to get home. There was actually a couple that died on that road. They slid off the road and got buried in the snow and suffocated,
Oh,
and they had quite a few deaths in that snowstorm. And
oh.
but like I said, when Pops called, you listened.
Kim says, Lori, they didn't want to deal with your dad. LOL.
You know what? If my dad would have probably got in the truck and said, "I'm coming to get you." If they wouldn't have, if I would have told him, "Hey, Dad, I can't go," blah blah blah, I bet you he would have got in the truck and he said, "Well, I'm coming to get you. You better be outside." I could so see my dad doing that. But he knew. He's like, you're getting home now.
Well, it's a good thing you got on home.
I did. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was snowing pretty good when I left, but nothing like really accumulating. But by the morning time, it was feet of snow.
Yeah. Well, I bet you didn't go into work for a few days.
My dad, he was retired by that time, so he was home.
Yeah, but you didn't go.
No. Oh no, because the whole city was shut down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it closed. Like I said, they had a lot of people that didn't make it home and that had passed away in that storm because it was so bad.
Oh, wow.
But like all I know is I didn't get stuck there.
How's your painting coming?
Good. I'm looking for this other color. I got 4 little squares right there, and then
Night, Autumn. Thank you for coming.
good night, Autumn. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hope to see you again.
Just good to see her.
But yeah, we haven't had a storm like that, I think, since then.
We never have it that bad. Northwest of Texas does. I call it north. Yeah, it'd be northwest.
Yeah.
They get it.
Well, that's because of the mountains there through New Mexico and here.
Yeah, yeah. They get it pretty bad. Amarillo and
Yeah.
but now Dallas Fort Worth has it bad, but not where you're snowed in bad. It's
Well,
just
don't they get like ice?
yeah, we get see that last one that we had here, it was ice.
Yeah.
And then of course our roads are not made for it.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have the machinery that
Yeah.
y'all do.
Yeah, you get that frozen um roads like sleet or black ice.
But we still don't have the equipment
Yeah.
for that kind of stuff
Yeah.
because we don't get it very often. Good night, Artemis.
Good night, Artemis. Take care.
Oh, it's not night, it's morning.
Yep. Have a good day.
She gotta go wake the baby up. Guess
Yeah,
it's bad.
her household's probably getting awake.
Yep, sound like it. That sounds so funny that they're waking up and
We're going to bed.
yeah, it's and I never thought about it as much until I got on YouTube about all that.
How different it is across different areas.
Yeah. Well, different time zones and all that too.
Yep.
It's been a kind of an eye opener for this woman.
Well, and it's kind of neat too because you get people on here that are from different countries and stuff, and that's just really cool.
Oh yeah.
It's like, wow, you're like way across the other side of the globe.
Carly girl was trying to explain what this fruit tree that she has in her yard now, because she knows she's moved to a different area.
Yeah.
And I said, well, Carly, you're going to have to tell me what that fruit tastes like. I don't know that fruit.
Yeah.
And she said sort of juicy banana is what she said it tasted like.
Oh, that's different.
And I couldn't tell you what the name of it was because I didn't catch the name. I should have wrote it down. Is what I should have. But she said it was good because she was saying something about they had a bunch of it in her freezer or something.
Like a juicy banana.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what it was.
It was like a, because I asked her what it was like, and she said it tasted like a juicy banana, but it was like a, oh, I don't know how to say it. Oh gosh. Anyway, I'll have to look it up and let you know about it because
Oh yeah. I'd be curious to know
I
what
don't
it.
know. It was on Nana's live, and I don't know if her live is. You don't normally can see the chat after somebody goes
Yeah.
out live, But I thought, oh wow, and she's in New Zealand. See,
Yeah, I was just getting ready to ask where she's from.
yeah, she's in New Zealand.
So I don't have a clue.
Whatever tree it was, it's a big tree. It sounded like
That's interesting. I'll have to look that up.
with big fruit on it. I don't know if Star was in there then or not when she was talking about it. I never heard of it before. I don't think Star had either. That blows you away because you just, you think, oh, wow.
Well, yeah, because stuff is so different. The things we have here, or what we think is normal, they may have never heard of, and what they have, we've never.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's weird to think that, well, yeah, it's a totally different part of the world, and they would have different things.
What day is it for Artemis?
It must be Saturday.
I thought, why would you be waking the child up unless you're going to work? I didn't wake my kid up on the Saturday.
No, my mom and dad used to let us sleep in not super late, but they'd let us sleep in. The one thing I did hate though is before in the summer before school would start, like that 2 weeks before school would start, my dad would make us start going to bed early. And when
Yeah.
I was little, I'd just cry because it wouldn't be dark outside. And
Right.
couldn't go to sleep, but he would, you got to start getting so you can get up in the morning. And he made us go to bed, and it was horrible. It's terrible.
Yeah. My brother-in-law and his wife always put their kids, regardless of where they were, to bed about 8 o'clock or earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other cousins are running around playing, and they're
Yep.
putting their two to bed.
Well, yeah, and me and my brother are like 18 months apart. And so, and him being older. And so, I was in elementary school and he was in junior high, and he got to stay up till 10, and I had to go to bed at 9.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was just awful. Just awful.
I was trying to think. I know when the kids were younger, we put them to bed early, but
I was pretty lucky.
I think
Like,
both of them went to bed at the same time.
yeah. Wyatt, I never had to, because he always just put himself to bed, because that kid, he liked bedtime. And so, I'd never have to say, okay, you got to go take a nap. He would just go take a nap on his own.
Yeah.
When he was little, I might say, hey, You want to go lay down there on the couch or something for a little bit, and he'd be out.
Yeah.
And he's at 30 years old. He's still that way.
You know, Lincoln don't hardly take naps anymore. I don't know how he doesn't, because he gets up real early. You know, he doesn't sleep good,
Yeah.
and
I always know when my son is tired because he's very fair skinned, so he'll get big red rings around his eyes and across the top of his forehead, and and he'll be like, "Well, hey, why don't you just sack out?" He was here not too long ago, and he was sitting here, and I didn't say nothing, and I finally said, "You're looking kind of tired," and he goes, "Yeah, I am," and he's like, "I got to be down at this place in like 2 hours." That's why he stopped, so he didn't have to drive back out east. And I'm like, I just hinted, I'm like, "Well, if you want to go get in my bed there and lay down and go to sleep, I'll make sure you're up," and poof, he was gone.
no, he needed that little extra nap, huh?
Yep. Yeah, but no, he was always good. Never had trouble.
Well,
Uh,
my oldest one texted me. He said, "I'm tired." He said, "Are y'all all right?" Because he hadn't hardly, I don't think he spoke to us all week.
yeah,
And he has to work tomorrow, and his wife has to work tomorrow. So, I mean, he volunteered, and she got enrollment for the college,
yeah,
and so he was just making sure we were okay.
yeah,
It's not like I wouldn't have let him know. Usually, we've been taking our trash to his house,
yeah,
and normally I tell him, but I guess it was Tuesday. Daniel and them were here, and we'd gone in to eat. So afterwards, I went by my oldest son's house to put the trash,
yeah,
and I didn't even tell my oldest when we dumped trash. Of course, I don't have to tell him. I
yeah,
just courtesy. Normally, I like to tell him before we go. I don't know how far their cameras reach, but
yeah. Well, that's good. He's calling to check on you.
yeah, yeah, he's got where he's the the youngest one hardly ever does speaks to us at all, but he knows his wife is.
Yeah,
She calls almost every day. Of course, he's on vacation right now. He goes back Sunday to work. So, but they did come over for a little while. He did a few things here, so that was good. He got my walking pad going and helped his daddy with a water well. So,
have you walked on it yet?
no, not yet. I watched Daniel do it, but I was going to do it today, and I was trying to rest my back for today, And
Yeah,
I had swept earlier, and I've got to get a routine. If I don't do it outside, I need to do it there.
yeah,
But I know I got to find things to watch, or I'm not going to make it. I won't
yeah,
want to do it very long. But I also need to read up on it and see. I don't think I need to do it for very long.
yeah. I'd probably start out with 10 minutes
And then,
or even
but
5, and then
I would,
slowly work up to 15.
yeah, I've got to watch the speed, because I'm not as young as my son. Woohoo! I finished that color.
Right on.
I'm gonna do the sevens if you're still all right.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the I'm working. I started a new square, so
Well, I've jumped, but I finished that color.
woohoo!
Now I gotta find this next one. Oh, mm. We got people still here.
We sure do. We got 8. We got to 8 to watching.
8 to watching.
Yep.
8 to 8.
Yep. Hello, 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 everyone. Drop us the thumbs up if you would. We'd sure appreciate it. Like and subscribe.
If you're still in the chat, give us a 1. How about a smiley face if you're awake? How about a smiley face if you're awake? Look at there, Miss Kim's Eastern Coast. Is she
Yep.
East Coast?
Yep.
Miss Kim, you East Coast? If she is, she's still up.
Right on.
Wow.
Oh, she's knocking on midnight. Me, Kim, Star, you're already after midnight.
Oh, are you doing the feel a look?
Oh, she's doing the mini drills. I've never even seen a mini drill.
They've been talking about them.
Yeah, I know they've been talking about them, but I don't know really what size they are. How much smaller?
They're smaller. Well, put it this way, a regular pen, it's very hard to pick up with them the way it sounds.
Yeah, because the tip of the pen is too big.
Definitely not your air pen. But I think that the ones that don't have pens yet, that most of them are doing pretty good with them. So.
And they don't send you a special pen.
Some of the kids have had the special pens, and some of them the kids have not. Star says they're teeny tiny.
Well, I have found some little tiny dots in amongst my drills with this one, and I'm wondering if those are mini drills that somehow got in the mix, because they're tiny. Super, super tiny.
Well, it'd be half of a regular drill, I bet. And you know that company doesn't do squares yet.
Oh, Look.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, you all! I told Regina I got an email from them, on my channel about asking if I wanted to do one of their paintings. I was surprised.
Oh, they're tinier than the half of this drill? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
These little ones, if I find one, I'll show you. Well, and I'm thinking that's what they are.
I've had something real small, but I just thought it was a half of a.
Yeah, if I find one, I'll show you. And they're round. And I kept thinking, I'm like, I wonder if that's those mini drills, because if they are, oh my gosh, they are small.
Yeah. We lost Joan.
I don't know.
Well, they're so tiny that it was bothering Joan's hand.
Yeah. Really having to try to control your hand and.
Yeah. Ooh, I can't see what that one is. What are you doing? Oh, that's an arrow. That's a 7. That's an arrow. Where'd it go? I can't see tonight. What is that mark? Oh, I don't know it's plugged in. I don't know why I can't see. And I'm not going to be able to crawl out of bed.
Am I going to have to message you in the morning? Are you up yet? But
No,
then again, I'm not one to talk.
you're the
Because,
one that got up late this
yeah,
morning.
yes, I did.
I'm awake. I'm up and down, but then I just finally, I think it was like 8:30 this morning. That was normally earlier than normal.
Well, I was really restless last night, and I think it was probably about maybe two
Well, you probably
o'clock or 2 o'clock or so, and I took a muscle relaxer, and then I was out. I could not settle. I couldn't get comfortable.
yeah,
Everything
you
was
couldn't go to
aching.
sleep because you slept part of the day, evening.
Yeah, I did. Like 3 hours.
My problem is I start hurting and I eased it up and then I went to sleep, slept through Sherry's live, and then I woke up and then Red was reading more and then I couldn't go back to sleep because I got to hurting again and I thought, oh great. But if Earl's not turned over right, he's snoring and
Yeah, I have what do they call it? Like a Craftmatic bed. And so if Brad's snoring, I just lift the head of the bed up a little bit, not a lot, just enough, and then he'll stop.
we'll see. Ours is, I wish we would have got ours separate.
We got a solid one too, and we should have got a split, at least where the heads split.
Yes, we should have got a split. Earl's biggest thing is he's supposed to be on his CPAP machine and he don't do it.
You got to get after him for that, because that can long-term oxygen. Can't talk. Oxygen deprivation can cause brain damage.
Well, it's not. It's air that he gets.
Well, yeah, that's your oxygen. That's supplying blood to your brain, oxygen to your
Just
brain.
trying to help him to breathe right, to sleep with his mouth closed.
Yep, and that's why he's with sleep apnea. You stop, your oxygen drops, and you stop breathing.
I can't get him. He's claustrophobic with it lately. It's been years now since he's wore it.
You need to have him look and see, because Vicki was telling me that James, he's got a new mask that doesn't cover the whole face now. It just goes in your nose.
Well, see, I don't know. Earl's got so many, it's unreal. Earl's got a beard, don't forget.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, if this one that just is the nose would be better and he not feel claustrophobic and would wear it.
I think he's got one.
Oh,
I'll have to see. He, bless his heart, he was going and getting supplies and everything else. I told him, I said, Earl, don't you dare go get any more supplies because you don't need them.
not if you're not wearing it.
Yeah, but I don't want him to go back to that doctor. Somebody else would. He'd have to go somewhere else to get it. The machine calibrated. No, what's the word?
Calibrated.
Yes, thank you. You're so good with me.
Well, I know what you're saying. My mom, years ago, she was one of the first patients to try it here. She doesn't have to wear a CPAP anymore, and she wore one for years. But she's got a dental appliance, and the dental appliance pulls your bottom jaw forward and opens up your airway. And so with her like sleep studies and stuff, she does better with her dental appliance than she ever did on the CPAP.
Yeah, see, Earl, we've heard about those. I've read about it. I heard they either could do a surgery, clip something in there and in your throat.
Yeah. I've never heard about the surgery, but I know my brother, because he's had severe sleep apnea, and he started out with the appliance, and then they can do this new dental procedure, and he wore like this all day long, this mouth guard, kind of like an Invisalign for straightening your teeth, but it widens up the roof of your mouth so your tongue has more room, so your tongue doesn't go back in. And And he did that. It took like a year of wearing these um, kind of like mouthpiece things. Like I said, what you'd wear, like getting your teeth fixed. Um, and it made a huge difference.
Well, tells the MD that he used to have told Earl, even the doctor himself, he said, if I lost 40 pounds, I wouldn't have to use my machine.
Yeah.
Now, he passed away years ago, but it wasn't even that. It was about my husband's age, but I don't know what he died of, really. I never did hear what happened to him,
Yeah.
But he told Earl, he said, if I'd lose 40 pounds, I wouldn't have to wear it no more.
Yeah.
So I thought, that Earl would get better. But now that Earl, since he's not on that medicine, all he does is eat real bad now.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mm-mm. Yep. But he's a grown man.
That's true too. That is very true too.
Us eating bad is part of, everybody's life. We have a bad habit of craving starches.
Well, yeah, because that's what you grew up eating.
We ate a lot of salad. I tell you, we used to have the biggest salads. They had all kinds of lettuce. Back then it was iceberg lettuce.
Yeah.
And Mama would cook bacon,
Mm-hmm.
eggs, tomatoes, cucumbers. I'll never forget. And that's all we'd have. That and crackers.
Yep.
Salad. Big old salad.
That
Ooh,
sounds good,
good.
actually.
Doesn't it sound good?
I love good salads.
Carrots in it. Of course, I don't remember cauliflower being in it, but
usually like carrots and radish and your lettuce and
yeah, radishes, yes.
tomatoes and
back then, probably onions, because
some onion, yeah, purple onion or something.
raw onions now bother me, but back then they may not have. But oh yeah, big old salad bowl, big old bowl.
You can't beat a good salad.
And that was back before ranch became in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It was back when my mother had found it at a relative's house in California.
Yeah.
The packages.
The packets, yeah.
And you do it with buttermilk.
Yep, we still make homemade ranch. Can't beat it.
And that was when she had to order them because you couldn't buy it in the grocery store here.
Yeah, now you can buy it in a big like not a tub, but kind of like what spices come in, but a big one.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, homemade ranch is good.
Yeah, Mama found that, and she'd make some of that up in a big old jar.
I don't even use buttermilk anymore to make mine. I just use mayonnaise and a little milk.
Yeah.
To thin it down. And it's good.
Well, we have a cake in our family that's supposed to call years ago. It was supposed to have buttermilk in it.
Yeah.
And Mama taught me how to make buttermilk with vinegar and milk.
Yep.
And now I noticed, it's been quite a few years now. My cousin, she just makes it with plain milk.
Yeah.
This chocolate cake.
Well, you can get that powdered buttermilk.
See, I wondered about that.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
A lot of my baking recipes, because nobody in our family drinks buttermilk and you don't use it enough and it goes bad, that in the baking section, you can get a can of powdered buttermilk for using it in your baking recipes and stuff.
Right. Well, she taught me how to make it, so. Well, there's that one.
Right on.
No, there's one more. Just spotted another one. Little 7. Uh-oh. What's that one? That one just needs to lay down. Lay down.
Get down. Get in there.
Yeah. Oops. I just popped that one with my fingernail. Uh-oh. That one flipped. I got a bad habit of flipping over. I should have been rolling it all this time. Oh, there's another 7. What's the deal? Some of these didn't look like they have their whole color on them. It's pretty though, but I mean, it's still, you can tell, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, let's see. Looking good. I got some crooked lines, I see.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm bad.
I just go through with the tweezers and like try and straighten them up.
No, I'll straighten up a few. It's for me. I mean, it's mine.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it away. If you're going to look that close, you don't need to be looking that close.
Yeah, this one I'm like trying really super hard to keep everything straight because it's such a beautiful picture that it is one that if it turns out really nice, I would frame it and hang it up. I just love it. It's just beautiful with Jesus coming up like that. So I am trying to do it a little better than my normal. And that's why I was telling you I was trying that checkerboard pattern.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, Kim. Thank you for joining us.
Almost missed it. Yeah, may have already missed it. Maybe not.
Yeah, we'll probably go about 10 more minutes. If you're up for it. Are you up for 10 more minutes?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'd like to finish, but there's no way. There's too many little scraggly holes.
I thought you said hose.
I've got so much. I jumped around so much.
Yeah, I don't do that because that's what would happen to me if I started getting all over the place. So I'll open up a square and then I'll cut that square in half and just do that half a little.
Well, I told myself I wasn't going to, but guess what?
You did it anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Especially when the colors, where'd that one go? That one disappeared. Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all these F's in here. And then this square, mini square, will be close.
Get off there. Get off.
Ooh, somebody getting in trouble.
Well, she's getting.
Diamond getting in trouble.
Well, she wanted back in, keeps getting on that pad, and you're not getting on there. Don't you dare. Little girl. Get off of there. I started, you'll run. Oh my God, it had rollers on and I can't move it. He didn't tighten the bar. And little girl, you need to stay off of it. And that I need to get the book and read it had a bottle of oil,
Yeah.
and he didn't do anything with it. And so
Oh,
I need to see what it's supposed
that's
to
for
be.
maintenance, or you're
I don't know
supposed
if
to
it's for
oil
I don't know if it's for maintenance or before.
the belt or something.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Ouch. Nope. I'm trying to find the color real fast. I can't find it. Aha. I'll do the deeds. Now, where will my covers go? Whew. I'm glad I ain't got into that book and want to hurry up and go back to it tonight.
Oh, the one that you started?
Yeah.
So that you started number 4.
No, 5.
I thought you just finished 3.
Lord.
Or 4. No, you're right. You're right. I think.
Oh.
I'm having to count. Okay, there's that one.
Hang on a minute. Don't confuse me, girl.
It is 5 because I'm on 6.
Yeah.
Or I'm holding at 6.
Yeah, you better hold. But what am I on?
It's so good though.
Oh, leave the lights on.
Yes.
That's 5.
That's big 5.
I'm on 5.
And that one's crazy.
Well, I thought 4 was crazy.
Each one seems to be getting bigger. I won't tell you anything about 6. I did read the first 2 chapters and I stopped. And the only thing I'm going to tell you is
No, don't tell me nothing.
well, it isn't the story.
I'm on 5 though, sweetheart.
Well, okay.
Thank you.
It wasn't like the story. I was just going to tell you what it was. Who's it about?
Oh, well, this one's about what's her face. You're supposed to guess who I'm talking about.
Oh,
The one that starts with A.
Andy. Andy?
Is that how you say it?
Is that her name? Andy?
Yeah, that's close enough. Andy
and Duke.
What is my whole light board and everything's sliding with me? Well, no wonder I can't see tonight. Uh-oh. I just knocked them off the table, the desk. Oh. I got to get a bigger desk. You
need to get one of these plastic folding tables like what I have. It's a small one. It's not a full-size banquet table. It's like half the size. And it's perfect.
I need something to be able to get up under here. Maybe I could sit better.
Yeah, because you can get underneath this. I can get underneath this table.
This one's got drawers on each side.
Yeah.
And I can't get my chair and my big body under here. But anyway, so that's who the story's about. Is Andy or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And I just barely started. Just barely. Is there not any more of that letter? Well, that was easy.
Well, that is a real good one.
Well, I thought the last one was.
It is. And like the last one, on this one.
I kind of thought, on that last one, I thought it was the dad.
Yeah.
I thought, what can it be? Him?
Yeah.
And I thought, no. And then I never really thought it was anybody.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know. I never can.
in
I
book
never.
5, you won't figure it out till the end.
Oh God.
I will tell you that. And then you're like, oh my God.
But they're supposed to be doing something together as a team.
Doing something together as a team.
Yeah, they were talking about they had a hang on, I'm trying to find a color. I can't find it. I don't see it. Oh, there you are. Is that it? Yes. Okay. Good. I want to do these C's real fast.
Can I tell you one thing? It won't be anything about the story. It's just more of an observation.
Hang on. Okay. I thought I dropped it and I thought it was open. Okay.
Can I tell you an observation?
As long as you don't tell the story.
No, I won't tell you anything about the story.
Which one? The one I'm reading now?
Yes. Can I say something about Andy?
Okay.
She gets in all kinds of trouble.
This next one?
The one you're on, yeah.
Yeah, I could already tell.
Yeah, she gets in all kinds of trouble.
So I don't know how they're going to bring the group together, but I guess I'll figure it out.
Yeah. That's the only thing I'm going to say is she gets herself in some big trouble.
Well, she keeps
sneaking off.
She's trying to get that guy in trouble.
Yep.
Victor,
yes. So that's all I'm going to say about it. Okay. She gets in a lot of trouble.
I had already thought that she probably would.
Yes.
Just a little bit. I was red.
Yeah.
But then I'm at the, I don't know, wherever I'm at.
She just gets deeper and deeper in trouble. That's all I'm going to say.
Don't say no more.
Yeah, I'm not.
Are you going to wait on me?
Yes. Get to reading.
What are you going to read?
I don't know. Actually, I do. I downloaded.
Don't forget, we got to read. When do we got to read June's? No, I meant May's. Let's see. I'm so confused.
Well, we ain't gonna read May. We won't be reading.
We won't read May's till almost end of May, right?
So we're in April right now.
Right.
So probably by next week, because book club is next Friday.
I know, and you got a review because I really got a review. I mean, I know who did it and everything, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That one was hard.
It was because of
the thens and the nows.
Yeah, the jumping back and forth from the past to the present.
That was really hard.
But when it all finally merged together, it was like, oh my gosh.
I knew, but you didn't.
I didn't. I did not.
And then this one I kind of knew on 4. Right?
Did you really? I did not know.
Well, I wondered. I mean, I'm real bad about never guessing.
Yeah.
But I kind of wondered.
I thought it was. I really was thrown off track. I thought it was his best friend.
No, I didn't think it was his best friend.
I did, especially when he came over to visit and he was eating pistachio nuts. And they kept finding pistachio nuts at these crime scenes. And so I was dead sure it was him.
Yeah,
so
I think that whole town needs them.
Well, I kind of figured that too. I'm like, well, everybody kind of eats pistachio nuts.
But gosh almighty, sorry, my light board is not where I need it.
Okay, I just have to finish these few pluses, and then I have this little square.
Well, you got to let me do my C's.
Yeah, you do your C's, and I'll do this plus sign, and then we'll call it a night.
Who we still got? Oh, we still have 8 watching?
Yeah.
Little girl, what? Sorry. Sorry. I forgot we were on live.
It's been a good night.
She's
Say
climbing.
hi. Say hi to us in the chat.
She's climbing on the wall. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me.
Did we say good night to Kim?
Yeah, Sherry, she's been gone.
Yeah, I kind of thought that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, on book 4, like I said, right until the end, I didn't pick up anything that said that it was going to be the.
It was during that festival that I wondered.
You told me that, and I didn't pick that up.
Yeah.
Because it just said he was reading books to them kids.
But she had already talked to him in the library.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was him because I thought the librarian was old.
Older, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how old these people are. They're in their, what, 30s maybe?
Well, them I thought more like 20s.
Huh?
I thought they were more at like mid to late 20s. Morella and them, I thought that they were the twin, or Matthew. I think they're younger, and then Andy and Duke are more 30s.
Okay.
Is what I was thinking.
Yeah. I thought the librarian was older. So there's my D's I needed.
Well, I think he is, because he didn't come across as young, but
He seemed the way, I don't know, working at the library like that, when you hear about him,
yeah,
then you think, okay, he's old,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but and the town, and and you think, okay, the town, and I found some D's. I had to get my D's back out. God, we've been on here 3 hours.
I know, right? That's awesome.
We did that last Friday too.
Yep, we did.
But I thought he was old, so.
Well, what do you mean by old? Like,
I mean, I don't think our characters are old.
No, I like I said,
I was thinking he was like in his 40s, late 40s, early 50s for some reason.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, like around 40s.
No, I thought he was older than that.
40s to 50s.
I don't know. I just never thought it was him because of the
brutality of it and everything.
Well, the activity that he did.
Yeah.
But a lot of his actions were the bow and arrow.
He was a loon, man. Well, in them tranquilizer darts.
Yeah.
Homemade tranquilizer darts. He was a loon. And I mean, I didn't pick up that, I thought the crazy ritual stuff was based on their culture and not Mexico's culture.
Well, because it never indicated that it was.
It wasn't.
I mean, it never indicated at all that it was. It's just strange that it was 5 years and then it was. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, because it was based on those tremors, and he thought those were God speaking to him.
oh, okay.
And then her dad with the fishing vessel, they were dynamiting on that glacier that was illegal and causing those earthquakes. And so when the earthquakes had started up again, he took those as signs from this whatever that he had to do this stuff
Why did he do the first girl?
because something along the same line had happened, and he did it to appease this idea that he had to appease this god, or this god was going to destroy the town. He did it to save the people, and that was causing these earthquakes were caused because this whoever he called, I can't even pronounce it, said that he was upset, and so he was doing it to appease. I was trying to show my work here, but I guess I got to pull it back. Back.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I can't find my next color, so
There we go. That's what I got done.
I dumped some in the floor, so not literally. The containers went in the floor.
So I got this whole section right here done tonight.
Cool.
So, yep. So it is looking really good.
Well, I did I'll wait till you show me.
Yeah, let me get off of here big, and we'll make you big.
Okay, so I thought I would finish tonight, but no such luck.
Oh gosh, you were so close. You just have them little.
See all this gold lookish right here?
Yeah.
I did all that.
Yeah, you got all that done. So you just have a little like right there, and then a little over here on the side.
Yeah, well, I've got on the side here, some here, and I'm raking off the gold ones because those are the ones I dumped earlier.
You need about 30 more minutes.
No, I don't know. There's quite a few in here. There's a lot of confetti right here.
Yeah, I see that.
Right here.
Yep.
And then here, and then the tail and the body and the tail.
Uh-huh.
I could probably, if I felt, I could probably stay up and do more, but I can't,
No, that is so pretty.
But I finished out the gold.
Uh-huh.
But there's still, like I said, I was gonna go ahead and go line by line, start going down.
Yeah.
But then I wanted to do the multiple placing big time.
Yeah.
In this goldish part.
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, it's, and then I need to get with you to help me. I have this idea of either a live or a video.
Okay.
With this canvas.
Well, you tell me, and I'll help you, or do whatever you want to do.
Okay, I appreciate it, because I mean I've got this idea, and just I was thinking of this idea for a video.
Okay.
But I thought, well, which would be best, a video or a live, and then ask the questions. I don't know.
Yeah, well, just kind of think about what it is, and then we can
talk
about
it. I got it. That's another thing. I got to start writing down what I'm thinking. I have these ideas. I mean, I'm not a storyteller, but I have an idea of, I thought of something for a video.
Okay.
Of the completion, Yeah.
So you want to do like a short?
No, it's gonna be longer than that.
Okay, so longer than 3 minutes. So you want to do a long form video or a live?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about a live And then, I don't know. I was thinking about a live that way that questions that I have.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Well, start by writing down just whatever they are, your questions, random thoughts or whatever, and
right.
start compiling a list.
I knew if I did a video, I definitely would have to do this story that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say much because I don't want to tell it.
No, I gotcha.
But I'm not a storyteller.
Okay. Well, you write down your thoughts or whatever as the story, and then we'll get it composed.
Oh, okay. And then I thought, well, if I did it, figure out how to do a video and start learning to do videos. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nope. Nope. We can get together on Discord, and we can put that all up, and I can help you get it figured out,
Okay.
because I think that'd be cool. And if you want to do it as a live, we can do it as
Okay.
a live. I
Well,
join you for your
yeah.
live, or just
Yeah.
moderate or whatever.
Yeah, I'll run it by you. Not
Yeah.
on your live. Just me and you.
Yeah. No. I got you. I got you.
So anyway, I think it's pretty. It's real pretty.
It is. It's
I need to really roll it, and I need to straighten, and I need to really
Yeah.
seal it, and I
Yeah.
need to put it on a wall somewhere, I guess.
Yeah. I'm man. I don't even think I have a fourth of this one done yet.
But Sunday I am. Let's see, what's today? Ooh, Sunday I'm start. Maybe I might do that cross. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet.
Okay.
But I also wanted to start that autism one.
Yeah.
So, oops. Well, I look down. I'll leave my. Hang on. Let's turn it off. My hair pin. I keep it plugged. I mean, I don't keep it on, you know.
Yeah.
So, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining me, Regina. I love our times getting to diamond painting and visiting and all that good stuff. And thank you everybody for joining us tonight and hanging out with us and just enjoying our late night stick it and sip it and whip it and dump your drills and misplace them and all that good stuff that goes along with it. But we appreciate each and every one of you that join us and support us and just come to visit. We love our visit hours.
Thank y'all for coming.
And we will be back, and we'll see you Tuesday afternoon, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then Fridays will always be now the new time, which is 9 p.m. Or 9, 10, 11 Eastern Standard Time.
Well, next Friday, those is book club.
Oh, that is right. I'm going to have to think about that. Thank you for reminding me, because I didn't even dawn on that, because we'd be ending book club and have to start this right afterwards.
I mean, we could, but
we could try it. We could see, or maybe
we don't spend a lot of time on book club anyway.
About an hour, and we start at 7 your time, so we would typically be done by 8, have an hour rest, and then start. You think we could do it?
John's doing
she has 6? Her whip at 6, right?
Yeah, she's doing, I think her whip's at 6 now.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, you know.
Yeah, but that's different people. So as far as book club.
Yeah, well, Star and Joan come to book club, but
yeah. It'll be good. We'll figure it out.
Okie doke.
So get some rest. And bye everyone.
Bye everybody.
We'll see yous.
Thank you
See
for
you next
coming.
time.
God bless you all.